So guys, here we are in the back seat of an E46 convertible, and it's very straightforward to knock out these rear speakers. All we're doing is we're removing this panel, and it comes out. The tweeter is attached to the panel. The mid bass is attached to the frame itself. So let's start by getting the panel itself off. We're going to take an 8mm socket, and I've seen this one is 8mm. I've seen this a Torx T20 before, but I would say 9 out of 10 times it's an 8mm. So there's just two of them. There's one here and one here. Let me loosen those up. So we have the panel loose. And don't be scared. What we need to do at this point, we don't need to use any panel removal tools back here. We're going to pull this out. So just using it's just a rubber gasket. It just pulls right off. Nothing complicated. It's just a little C channel that hooks on like so. Now we're going to use our fingers. Again, you want to be a little careful. So we'll pull the panel out, we'll get our fingers behind it, and then we just pop. Boy, this one is tight, which is a good sign. It just shows you our cars are well built. There we go. So there's just one little plastic clip back here, which I'll show you in a moment. And with that clip free, we just take the panel. This comes right out. And the tweeter, which I'll show you here in a moment, is just plugged in. So all we're doing is unplugging the tweeter. So to tackle our mid-bass installation, while it looks very straightforward, there's a Phillips head here, here, and here, you actually can't get to this last Phillips head screw. Now, if you want, you could make a slit in this with a razor blade. No one would ever know. It wouldn't hurt a thing in the world. And you could extract this screw, and it would take a matter of minutes to do the process. This is not my car, but I want to show you guys the right way to do it, as it were. I certainly wouldn't pass judgment on you if you were to just make a slit right here and go on about your life. But we do need to pop this back seat out. It's a 5-minute process, so let's get it started. The first thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you the attachment points we need to concern ourselves with. We have a 7mm here and a 7mm here. So again, we're going to take these guys out. And this is nothing complicated. And quite frankly, if you're doing a stage 1 in your car, there's a pretty good chance you're also doing some sort of media upgrade as well, an iPod or something like that. And the back seat needs to come out anyway, so we may be killing two birds with one stone here. So let's take that approach with it. So we've got these two out. So that's loose, that's loose. Now we need to get the back seat out because this panel has to come out. And this is very, very simple, I promise you. Don't be afraid. So with our top down, we're just going to lift the headrests up. We're going to take out our seat pass here. We'll place it back here. You can see back here there's a little leather strap. It's just got a little hook on it. It just literally unhooks from this bar, so it's very straightforward. Now we just take our hands, lift up. The bottom of the back seat comes out. We'll put this to the side. Now the back of the back seat, 1, 2, 10mm nuts. We pop these guys off. We'll put them in this ashtray so we don't lose them. You can see you're like, oh my God, I'm taking the back seat out of my $60,000 car. Well, it's not that complicated. So then we just unhook it, and we lift up. It unhooks itself like so. And voila, our back seat is out. So again, that is something that might have scared you 5 minutes ago, but now you see how straightforward it is. So that being said, be careful of this when you sit back down. Not comfortable to sit on. So can you guys still see? Okay. We have a plastic clip right here, and we have a plastic clip right here that we need to concern ourselves with. I start from back here. Using my hand, again, I take a firm grasp on the panel and just pop it out. The clip came out, but that's okay. Now you can see we've got the back part of the panel loose. And again, using our hands, no tools. Snaps out. This plastic panel bends out. This lifts up. You can see the little clip stayed in there. It's no big deal. We just snap it right back into the housing. And now we have access to our rear mid-bass driver. 1, 2, 3. And what's unique about these drivers is, as you can see, it's a very obscure shape. And our BMW drivers, we've specifically tooled them to not only match the impedance of this driver so that it's a perfect fit for your factory amplifier, but also the shape. You can see it's a very unique shape. And there's nothing like this in the world except for our drivers. So it's a simple, straightforward upgrade. And as I'd mentioned on the bench, I forgot the drivers. I forgot them. We're doing a lot of filming this week. This was the one driver that got overlooked. But again, unscrew this one, screw in the BMW driver. It plugs in the exact same manner as the front mid basses. So it's just the two little female, or rather male spades that slide into the factory connector. As a matter of fact, let me just show you that since we're here. It's easy enough. And further, you can see what a unique little speaker this is. So with the speaker unscrewed rather, I'm just going to pop it out of here. And you can see it's the exact same connection as the front mid-bass speaker. And again, you have to refer to our PDF wiring guides, which will show you the correct colors regarding positive and negative. It's imperative that you get those correct. So while the video shows you how to physically do the installation, the wiring, you do need to check out the PDF guide. I mean, I could tell you, but it's easier to see it on paper and avoid any and all confusion. So with that speaker out, the BMW speakers, you can see it's a very unique shape. Our speaker is actually a lot deeper, but we've fabricated some specific rings to adapt the driver to this, and it fits nice and snug back there. So here we are, guys. We're going to knock out the rear tweeter upgrades in our E46 convertible. It is very simple and very straightforward. We're going to take our BMW machined 20 millimeter tweeters. They snap directly into this factory housing. You can kind of see there's a lip on the tweeter that we've custom tooled so that it's a perfect snug fit back here. It's very simple. Unscrew the ring from the backside, push the tweeter through to the front. Now that we've got the tweeter out, you can kind of see back here, there's 1, 2, 3 little plastic clips. We want to pry those little guys out. Ordinarily, these tweeters will just fall out of here because they're dry rotted. This one does not seem to be an exception. It's wanting to come right out right away. So we just pry these little guys back, and the tweeter just pops right out. You can see it's a gorgeous little mylar domed tweeter. Just sings. Oh, goodness. But we're going to make a slight improvement with ours. So we'll take this guy here. We'll pry our little tabs back out just a little bit using our angle tool. So we just pry them out. Pry them out. And take our tweeter. Direction doesn't really matter. If you want to be anal about it, you can see it's keyed so that this little key is on the bottom. Take our tweeter. Let's try to get it perfect, and then snaps right in. So with the tweeter snapped in, we then come from the back side. Done. I mean, it's that straightforward. All right, guys, so theoretically, we've got our new BMW mid installed. Let's go ahead and reinstall this panel. As you can see, the plastic clips, they didn't come out with the panel. So they just attach very simply like so. They snap right into place. There's 2 of them, the one back here, the one up here. Now the way I do this is as follows. You can see this actually has an indentation on it, which hooks down into this panel like so. You can see how perfectly that fits. Perfect seam. So this sounds kind of crazy, but you can bend this. It's totally okay. You're not going to hurt anything. So what we do is we just bend it back up like so. And you can see down in here, I can't show you in the camera, but you can look down this hole and see, listen, that the clip lines up perfectly. So with that done, we just simply take this same rear panel, bend it back a little bit. It's keyed very specifically. Snaps right back into place. And from here, we take our 7 millimeters. We can go ahead and put it back together. These cars are so amazingly well built. that that's all it takes to get it apart. So with all this excitement at once, we can go ahead and reinstall our back seat as well. I'm not going to do that right now, just in the interest of time. We're just going to reinstall the tweeter panels and show you how that's done. So we will plug in our new tweeter into the plug. We then take our housing, and you can see there's several keys on here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's actually a 5th one and 6th one back here. The way you do it is you kind of start forward and then slide back. You can see how everything just perfectly lined up, and then again snaps right back into place. Knock that back into place like so, and then we just simply take our 8mm bolts and reattach this side panel. And that completes the speaker upgrade in the rear of our car. From here, we will see you guys with our IB110 subwoofer system install next.